Our nation's most innovative companies and leading universities are moving at unprecedented speed to deliver COVID-19 treatments and vaccines. For more on the business edge, we are turning to Kelly Anderson, the Senior Director of Health and Drug Policy at the U.S. Chamber's Global Innovation Policy Center. What type of COVID-related research is happening that looks promising?
Yeah. So, first, I think people are surprised to learn that the search for safe and effective treatments for COVID-19 is really a local story. Here at the Chamber, we have data that shows that there's over 1,000 clinical trials that are taking place across all 50 states, and that's from big cities to small towns. And this research has really enabled the discovery of new therapeutics and vaccines for conditions where no treatment options previously existed, as was the case with COVID-19. You think back to March, and we didn't know how to treat patients that had this disease, and now we have a handful of medicines that have been authorized for use, things like the innovative medicine remdesivir, or old steroid treatments that have been very successful when used with patients with severe disease. And then, of course, obviously, we have these new vaccines. There's 2 that are currently approved and dozens more that are in the pipeline. So, I think the science is giving us a lot of hope that we're on the right track to defeating this pandemic.
Tell us about the partnership between business and government in the fight against COVID.
Yeah, absolutely. As I mentioned before, it's really been an all hands on deck approach. We've seen that, often the government and universities will invest in initial clinical research, and then the private sector has come in and really contributed its vast expertise at conducting clinical trials and manufacturing novel medicines and then bringing those medicines to patients. And I think this partnership is going to be more needed than ever as we see these new virus variants emerging. But the thing we've been talking a lot about is that the innovative community really followed the science to the discovery of these safe and effective vaccines, and everybody's going to work together to continue to do so to make sure that they remain effective against the new variants of the virus. Because at the end of the day, we're really all in this together.
What resources are available to learn more about vaccines and treatments that are now in development?
Yeah, absolutely. So we would direct folks to uschamber.com, where we have a series of resources, including a state-by-state breakdown of where COVID-19 related clinical trials are taking place, as well as a list of frequently asked questions about the vaccine.
Good information. Thank you, Kelly.
Thanks so much for having me on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Business First AM. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.